So we started rewatching Gurren Lagann, and I'm watching this since you recommended it to me for like the first time back like 12 years ago, like I was saying earlier, bro. So I watched it again, and I didn't realize like how depressed Simone ass was from one, and then two. These motherfuckers was really from the dirt, like the actual under the earth type situation.
Mole people, like actual mole people.
It really was the mole people, folks, and that's crazy because like if we talk about them being the mole people, Kamina, he wasn't one of them for real. They broke the mold when they made bro for real.
Bro, they even the village chief, you know what I'm saying? He was on that with him on dirt with him because he was an orphan, Wu out the third. But when you go back in the Kamina's backstory and you see like his daddy, it's like, oh well, yeah,
Man,
he look cold. He wanted the ones.
he one of them ones. We're gonna talk about his pops a little bit for real, because it was man, even without all that content, he just wasn't going for none of it, bro. He was getting to the top no matter what type situation. So it wasn't a question of if but when for bro. The village was like you said, the chief was holding him back for real. Like had that man just at the bottom of his fucking abilities and shit. But the game needed him, so he appeared. That's it.
But yeah, G, no. Besides that, it's just like even the setup for it in the beginning with Simone just being a digger. All he doing is just digging his whole life, drilling the entire time, and mostly just so he can keep his mind away from thinking about his dead parents the entire time.
No, for real.
Man, skips meals. He don't mind. He just be secretly digging just so he can keep his mind off of things, bro. Like that shit crazy.
Damn, bro. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I didn't realize man was that depressed until I watched it again. Because at first I'm watching, I'm like, all right, man, who up the third? This the sad one, but no, like real shit. This man was terribly sad, bro.
He had a reason. It was a reason for him to be sad, bro. It's not just
Yeah,
getting all upset for no reason. Then, like, by the time he actually do get up to the surface, it's like, damn, I'm seeing what's caused the earthquakes that killed my parents, and it's like, oh damn, and you
man,
see
yeah.
trauma, bro. It's just like, damn.
You keep pulling that joint back, it just get deeper and deeper, bro. So they get up out that joint, and then after Kamina and them start tweaking, start messing up shit. After Simon found the robot, I can't forget he found the logon off top when he was just digging, like you were saying earlier, bro.
Yeah, he was. What was it? He was secretly digging, and they had just got done tweaking off Kamina, and they put him in jail. And the
Because of them
little
boars, bro. Them boars.
these niggas really took multiple wars, ran them into each other to try to get up to the surface, bro. Like that is crazy.
Man, my
That's
boy,
crazy,
he was getting to the top no matter what, bro. Period.
bro. But then, yeah. So he was in jail. Put him in jail for that or whatever. And Simone was just digging. He found Lagon and then went to go dig and broke Kamina out of jail. Which peep when he goes to get Kamina sitting up there with his hands tied up. And Simone is like, "Hey, bro, I gotta show you something. Not just break him out, but I gotta show you something." He like, "Damn, for real." All right, I guess, and breaks himself out of the bind. It's like,
Right? Yeah.
just left at any time, gang. All right, whatever.
You right, because I forgot that part too. And bro, when Simon pulled up, like, yo, we gotta get you out of here. He said, you gonna break me out? I'm like, yeah, bro. Simon got that big ass drill. He about to get the drilling chain. My boy just broke it, said, here I come. Like, all right, you was just chilling. You was taking a nap for real. You was tired. But yeah, man. So they got out that joint. And then they getting out that joint to find Logon. Next thing you know, it's this big dumbass head come out of nowhere, bro. And I want to take a minute to talk about their designs for their characters, bro, because like the silhouettes for the gunmen, that's what they end up calling them, bro. The robots and shit was so striking. Like it didn't really need as much color, and I'm glad that you could experience it the way you experienced it because like the color's cool, it's great, but like even without that, if I watch this in black and white, I'd be like, yeah, this shit tough because like the shading's great, the silhouettes of the characters are great, and all the designs are different. You know what I mean? We don't get that shit like talk about now in anime, in my opinion. But
Yeah,
this,
no, you definitely need that distinction a lot of the times. It's more so. I think it goes back to like that old school, almost hand drawn art style
yeah,
where
boy, I was gonna say,
you can tell the love got put into it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they really sat there and they made everything distinct and unique to each other. Like
yeah,
especially when
bro,
each gunman looks different, even from like the
each one, bro.
little ones that you be like, damn, that motherfucker kind of ugly. He still looked different and cool from somebody else.
Even the fodder, bro. The fodder got dripped in this one, and that's crazy. Like I'm being unfair by comparing it to recent anime because this is a work of love for sure, like for sure. But like, I gotta point it out. I gotta respect him for it. I gotta point it out. But yeah, no. So after them gunmen pulled up, the finest crafted gunman that I've ever seen in my life, and their father pulls up. Yoko pulls up, and she gets introduced. And at first, she dressed provocative type situation. You know what I mean? This is the genre of the show we watching. It's like grindhouse type shit.
Bro, with the bikini with the flames on it. It's like, oh, okay, here we go. Here come one of the whatchamajiggums. Just a little fan service, thanks. And
No, for
she,
real.
it's not like it. Well,
We got to pay the fan service tax. We got to pay the fan service tax. I'll say that much. But like,
We'll
they,
have the character on the review later, bro. Because I sometimes it's just Yoko be killing me. It's
no, for real.
her circumstances. That's all.
No,
But
literally just yeah.
like you said though, they definitely introduced Yoko at that point. But at this point, you think she's fan service, but at the same time she useful because she pull up with that big ass sniper.
Man, talk about useful. She carried for the first couple episodes. If I'm being 100% for real. They should have
Bro,
died. They would have died.
they would have died, bro. What?
It's like put it to you this way: both of these bunkies can't read. One of them's crying and pissing his pants. The other one, he's swinging, but like at what? He don't know what's going on. So like, they'd
Bro,
have died.
like I love Kamina, bro, but if we sit here and look at it, bro, this is a little nigga with a samurai sword against Gundam.
Oh, for real. Like we gon' at least Shorty got the anti-material pull up with something in her pocket. My boy Kamina, as brave as he is, real stupid for real. But that's why we love him. That's why we love him. He was really swinging at it. He was swinging at burning Gundam with a hatchet. I
With a
fuck with it.
fist.
I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it. You can't keep him down type shit. Yeah, you gonna have to do something about him because he ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
But I mean, after all that rigmarole, Simone pulled up with Lagan after and honestly, let me stop for another comment this friend, bro. This man definitely a god of marketing. We're gonna see that shit later on. But this point kind of proved it to me because I forgot that Lagan doesn't really mean anything. And I was confused when I was younger looking it up, like, oh, what's this mean? It probably means something like, something connected to the culture, some Eastern philosophy stuff. Nah, he just made it up on the spot because it sounded cool.
Yeah, like
That's it.
that's some Iraqi logic right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Like
No, for real. He on
I just
his
thought it was
JoJo.
cool.
He said that
I
was
thought it
cool as hell, and it stuck. It stuck. It's consider how far they go in the series, bro. It really reached the stars and beyond some shit he made up in the middle in the dirt. This man's a marketing guy. He said he should have been on Mad Men for real. He could have had a job on Wall Street with this shit. But they pull up and get the drilling on motherfuckers, bro. They taking care of the little gunman or whatever and get to the surface, and then they kind of see you know, what the surface actually looks like, having been born on the ground and shit, even though Common kind of saw for like a second with his pops.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then they find out that Yoko wasn't just rocking alone. First of all, he disrespects her by calling her a pit chick because she's from the village too. He thought she was like an overground goddess or whatever. When she said, nah, man, I'm from the village riding away, he got to talking greasy immediately. So, got to take a.